Stage 21
Oh,
is so hard to call because you're
I don't
thinking
know.
Champs-élysées, it's a sprint, right?
Yeah, but
Have they ruined it?
yes, I think so. I
I
don't.
I agree with you. I think they have ruined it. Let's give it a try at
Yeah,
least. Let's wait and see
yeah,
how it works.
exactly.
But
Do you
5
think they're
climbs.
gonna do the usual, thing at the start where they're just sort of drinking champagne and stuff, or is someone gonna ruin it because they like? I feel like someone might try and make an example of why they shouldn't have this and just attack and just try and ruin the stage because like one of the riders because they don't agree with this and like to sort of what's it called protest that way by ruining the sacred Champs-Élysées stage.
I think they're going to do the opposite. I think they're
Oh,
going to
opposite.
protest by like not racing these.
Fair. That's also true. That's probably better actually. Yeah.
Because like I don't know, 5 climbs on the final stage. They're all category 4s at least, but you got 3
Yeah, that's
ascents
something.
of the Montmartre climb. Now, if you watch the Olympics at any point, they did this in Paris, this climb, and it is incredibly narrow. Now, so narrow
Oh.
that in the women's race at the Olympics, Chloe Dygert dive bombed for the US, the corner entering the climb,
Oh wow.
crashed, stopped the whole peloton.
Oh my god.
And
One
because
rider.
of that, the winning move went up the road because they were just in front of the crash, and they went on to win.
Oh.
It is
Right.
that tight. It is literally, if you lay a bike down, you can probably just about get past.
Right.
So the battle for position might be crazy. However,
Yes.
do I think the GC riders, after 20 days of racing and the teams, and it's going to be hard racing. Week 1 is not like crazy difficult in terms of percentages or whatever, but crosswinds, sprints, carnage. And then you go into the mountains and it's more difficult terrain.
Yeah.
After 20 difficult stages, are they really going to go for it on this one? I'm not sure
mean,
whether I see it.
It's gotta be really close. Like we're talking, if there's like a 10-second gap between first and second, they will try. But if we're at the point where it's like a minute, then at that point you're sort of like, it's the Champs-Élysées anyways. Like, you know, tradition and stuff. I don't think they'll do anything. It has to be really close at the end. Then I do see someone trying something at least. At least if Todd is if second, oh, he's definitely trying something. That's for sure because he knows he can gain time or something like this. But also the climb is the top of the climb is 8 kilometers away from 6 kilometers away from the finish line.
Yeah, it's not long at all.
Right.
Away from the finish line. And that might scupper the chances for the sprinters, especially with the battle to get into the climb. It's going to be super narrow. And
Yeah.
if you're not at the front, it might be race over for the stage win at least.
Do you see a decent amount of sprinters actually dropping out before the final mountain stages because they know they can't win this one either?
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
Even as a protest as well.
Especially as, like, if they're out of the green jersey, definitely.
Yeah.
But also if they've got, like, other riders. So somebody like Cofidis, maybe. So Brian Coquart is their sprinter. But they've got, like, lots of other miscellaneous breakaway guys.
Right.
So with him out the race, their lead-out men could maybe go for that breakaway stage the previous day. So somebody like, I don't know, Damien Touze, I think actually could be a good pick for that day. But yeah, people who are out of the green jersey, I think are not going to bother. Even doing this stage, especially with all the mountains before it. It's just going to be pain for them to get through. For a stage that they are 50-50, let's say, going to go to a mass sprint.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether they bother doing it.
Yeah. I think the same, honestly. Which is also going to send a message, hopefully, to the race organizers. But for the stage win, I'm thinking a certain guy from Visma Lisa Bike who might be starring for a stage win this tour. A certain second place merchant, Wout van Aert. I mean, this is a stage that, even if you just look at the profile itself, it does not look bad for him whatsoever. A little climb near the finish, he can do that. And then comes down to sprint afterwards. He can also sprint. Like, he's one of the best sprinters, I guess, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I could see him taking the stage. I think that's going to be my pick for the Champs-Élysées stage.
I thank you heavily for stealing my pick. Because in your script that you've written for this tour, I'm guessing Vingegaard is going to lead out Wout van Aert in the yellow jersey, and Wout van Aert's going to win the stage for Visma. Am I right,
yes.
or am I right?
That's exactly right.
Okay. In my script, this is definitely not going to happen, but in my script, it's another Visma Lease Pike rider.
Okay.
It's Victor Kampenaerts. He's going to go in the breakaway. Right at the start, everybody's doing their champagne. Victor makes sure that Visma do it first. So they do the champagne photo, and then he puts the champagne away, attacks.
Just goes.
And I think there's only one other rider who the peloton would let get away, because they're like nice enough and they're also well known enough to go, oh, you know, they're just having a joke.
Yeah.
Victor Kampenaerts and Ollie Nason in a two-man Belgian breakaway.
Oh.
They ride the whole stage at one particular pace. They don't go any faster. They don't go any slower. And the gap goes up, and the commentators are like, can they bring this back? Everybody wants it to happen. Everybody's probably thought it on the Champs-élysées stage of like, if somebody attacks right at the start and just paces themselves while everybody's doing their champagne and their niceties, would they win? I want to see Victor Kampenaerts, Oliver Naesen. Why not Jasper de Bois? Let's bring him along. Let's make it a three-man Belgian breakaway. All shitting and giggling. Race over. Three men fight it out on their own at the Champs-Élysées. Massive anticlimax for the fans there. Watching three riders slowly poodle up the Mont Ventre climb that they're all talking about. I'm going to pick Victor Kampenaerts, and I want it to happen, and I'm speaking it, I'm manifesting it.
Cinema. That's cinema. Oh, yeah. What a way to end the Tour de France that way.